So, here is some interesting news that may or may not happen, depending on how everything goes. So we all know how Netflix has become a really big thing as of late, and this is some interesting news, and it could or could not happen, but I think this might actually have potential of actually being a thing. Now, as we all know, of course, Marvel and Netflix have been buddy-buddy and cranking out some of the best stuff Marvel has done in a while. Obviously with the 2 seasons of Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and soon Luke Cage will be following suit. And this show has been kind of like a demanded one for a while, and even the actor Karl Urban wants this. Yes, people, could there be a possibility of a Judge Dredd Netflix series? I, honest to God, hope so. And Karl Urban clearly wants this to happen. He's a big fan of the Dredd comics as well, and he personally is making apparently, he personally is going to Netflix and pitching the ideas himself. Which I think, wow, this is a guy who has some major commitment to this character. So, yeah, and honestly, let's face it, Dredd was a pretty frickin' awesome movie that was completely, criminally underrated at the time. And I think if you can make a Dredd movie, you can just keep the budget you have. I don't think you need to go bigger budget, and Netflix probably won't give you a bigger budget. Maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe just a little bit bigger, because they are, getting bigger and bigger themselves. So, the idea, honestly, I think would be cool to have a Netflix Dredd series, because that makes sense. You don't need to be censored. You don't need to be, you don't need all of that, being censored or, calm down on the violence. No, Dredd, it would be perfect for this. You can do just balls-to-the-wall, bloody, disgusting action all goddamn day long, and no one could fault you for it. No one could stop you. And, yeah, now keep in mind, this is just, Karl Urban and a few other people are pitching the idea to Netflix right now, and for all we know, we don't know if this will actually happen. This may not actually happen. It's kind of like how in Young Justice is trying to get a 3rd season on Netflix right now, and, I keep hearing things back and forth with them. So, this actually feels like it has a little more stock, because I feel like, for as much as I want it, now don't get me wrong, I do want a Young Justice Season 3, trust me, I really do. But the thing is, with that, is that currently Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network are having a bit of a civil war right now. This is why you haven't seen, Wabbit and a few other shows on, Bunnicula and a few other of the newer animated shows on Cartoon Network, because Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network are kind of feuding right now. So that's kind of why. It's also I think that's also one of the major factors as to why this might piss some people off. But yeah, Cartoon Network turned down the idea of the SWAT Cats revival, SWAT Cats Revolution. So yeah, you don't really do a lot of stupid things, Cartoon Network. At least you haven't in a while. Not since you got out of the Dark Ages. But yeah, this is probably one of the goddamn stupidest ideas you ever had, right up there with Teen Titans Go. So, oh, Lord, God, fucking damn it, SWAT Cats reboot, that would have been awesome. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that, but the reason why I kind of have more validity with this and going on with Young Justice is because, again, the feud kind of thing, and I don't think Cartoon Network nor Warner Brothers would be willing to shovel out the money, but who knows, there is a possibility. Greg Weisman said there could be that, and it's on the table. But I think with Karl Urban and the money he's got and the money that the company that he's backing with doing this show, they have more validity. So this could actually happen more. And again, I'm willing, playing devil's advocate here, they could easily just say, no, we don't want to do it. Netflix could go, no, we don't want to do it. But I think this would be a cool way to go about it, because obviously this would be the first non-Marvel comic book show on there in terms of live-action comic book shows. We don't have a DC, we don't, and don't say, oh, well, they have Arrow and Flash on there. I meant for Netflix exclusives. That's what I meant, is that we don't have, DC, what the fuck, dude? Are you are you having that much of a panic attack right now that you didn't see you can't see the forest from the trees? But yeah, now that Judge Dredd is under IDW, I think this would be cool. And IDW now has Winona Earp on Sci-Fi. I think there's a few other things. They do have a hand in a few other places here and there, but I think this would be a cool place to really kick open the doors to some other cool ideas that IDW has. I mean, yeah, they didn't create it. That was 2000 AD Comics, but they now own the rights to do Judge Dredd. So I think it would be I think it would be cool to get some non-Marvel live-action shows, and I think Dredd is the perfect character to really bring that out. I mean, you could probably work out with you could roll out with a lot of other stuff. You know, you could do The Boys, although that's going to be on Stars apparently. So yeah, you could actually. You know what I want, honestly? You know what I want on Netflix, and this will never happen because DC can't get their shit together. And here's why. I would love a Fables TV show on Netflix. I would absolutely love Fables. Fables to be on that series. I would love to have a Netflix series. Anyway, so let's kind of talk about the ideas and shit for what you could do if this does go through with a Judge Dredd show. Now, obviously, you know, we'd have Karl Urban back as Judge Dredd, and I think it would be cool to really play with some other characters from the Dredd universe. Would I bring in Judge Death right out the gate? Nah, I don't think. I would save him for Season 2, Season 3 at latest. But I think I would bring in, like, the Angel family and a few, the outlying characters from the Badlands, something like that. I don't think I would just do the Dark Judges right out the gate. I feel like they need to be built up. So yeah, I wouldn't do Judge Death and the other Dark Judges until but that's just me. Maybe that'll be the whole story arc. You know, it would be actually cooler if you had kind of go the route of the Stallone movie. Yeah, hear me out. Hang on, hear me out. What if you did the Rico story for well, actually, no. Season 1, you do the main villains as the Angel family. I think you can get away with because in the comics they're more treated like gangster hillbilly cyborgs than, you know, religious freaks. So I think you can do the Angel family as a big villain for Season 1. Season 2, you can do Rico, Dredd's brother/clone. Yeah, technically he's his brother, but yeah. So you can do Rico in that story. And then in Season 2, and then you can do the Dark Judges in Season 3. But yeah. I don't know what you could do with more seasons beyond that, but I honestly think that you could do, you know, there's a lot of story, because let's face it, Dredd has been around since the 6th, has been around for a long-ass time. So there is hundreds and hundreds of comics and stories that you can really play with. I mean, Dredd's encountered demons from, demonic possession. He's encountered time travel. He's done all of that. And I feel like you can get mountains and mountains of stories from the Dredd comics. I honestly think you can get just tons and tons of material from the Dredd universe. So I don't think it's a matter of, can we, how much can we do? There's so little. No. There's some stuff you can do, guys. Don't worry. There is, just piles of Dredd stories that you can honestly bring in. So I think there's a market for, there can easily be a market for this, obviously, because the movie was such a, underground hit, and, Netflix has revived stuff before. I feel like this would be this would be great on all accounts. But again, this could, Netflix could easily go, yeah, we don't want to do this. We kind of want to skip out on this this idea. But yeah, so you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the possibility of a Judge Dredd Netflix series? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys want Karl Urban to come back as Dredd? And how do you want the seasons? If so, how do you want the seasons to play out? Do you want the Dark Judges? Do you want the Angel family? Do you want Rico? Or any other villains I'm not really listing off? Those are just kind of the major ones that come to mind, because those are the ones you usually think of. So yeah, just really curious to see what you guys have to say about this, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.